In this video, you are going to learn how to solve a system of linear equations by using the elimination method. I am going to solve this system of equations. In this system, you have two equations, equation 1, equation 2. If you look at the system, you have a positive y and a negative y. These are opposites. That is, the y terms are opposites. If you add positive y and negative y, you get 0. So, if you add these two equations, you can eliminate the variable y. So, write these equations. Now add positive y, negative y, you can cancel out. 2x plus 3x is 5x is equal to 7 plus 3 is 10. Now divide both sides by 5 and isolate x. You get x is equal to 10 divided by 5 is equal to 10 divided by 5 is 2. So x is 2. You got the x value. Next you need to find the y value. To find the y value, you need to pick one of the equations and substitute 2 for x and solve for y. You can pick any equation. I am going to pick this equation 1. 2 times x, 2 x is 2 plus y is equal to 7. 2 times 2 is 4 plus y is equal to 7. Now isolate y by moving this term to the right. Y is equal to 7. Positive 4, so you need to add negative 4. Y is equal to 7 minus 4 is 3. This is the y value. So the solution is first write the x value, comma, the y value. Put parenthesis. This is the solution of this system. So in the elimination method, you add the equations and eliminate one of the variables. Next, we are going to solve this system of equations by elimination method. You got two equations, equation 1, equation 2. In this system, you have negative 6x and positive 6x. So these are opposites. So the x terms are opposites. If you add these two equations, you can eliminate the variable x. So write these equations. Now add negative 6x, positive 6x, cancel out. Positive 2y minus y is y is equal to negative 34 plus 29 is negative 5. So you got the y value. Next we need the x value. So pick one of these equations and substitute negative 5 for y and solve for x. You can pick any equation. I am going to pick equation 2, 6x minus substitute negative 5 for y is equal to 29. 6x minus half minus 5 is positive 5 is equal to 29. Now isolate this term by moving this term to the right. 6x is equal to 29 positive 5, so add negative 5. 6x is equal to 29 minus 5, that is 24, 6x. Now divide both sides by 6 and isolate x. You get x is equal to 24 divided by 6 is equal to 24 divided by 6 is 4. So you got both x and y. Now the solution is, first write the x, comma, the y. Put parenthesis. This is the solution to the system. Next we will solve the system of equations. Equation 1, equation 2. In this system, you have positive 3x and positive x. These are not opposites. Negative 2y, positive 9y. These are also not opposites. So neither the x terms nor the y terms are opposites. To use the elimination method, you need to make the x terms or the y terms opposites. It is easy to make the x terms opposites because if you multiply a negative 3 here, you have positive 3x and negative 3x. These are opposites. So what you need to do is, you need to multiply negative 3 with this equation. Now remove the parenthesis. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times positive 9y is negative 27y is equal to negative 3 times negative 7 is positive 21. I took the second equation and multiplied negative 3. Now you need to add this equation and the first equation. So write the first equation. Now add negative 3x, positive 3x, cancel out. Negative 27y minus 2y is negative 29y is equal to 21 plus 8 is 29. Now divide both sides by negative 29 and isolate y. You get y is equal to 29 divided by negative 29 is equal to 29 divided by negative 29 is negative 1. So you got the y value. Next you need to find the x value. So pick one of these equations. You can pick any equation. I'm going to pick the second equation because there is only x. So it is easy to solve for x. So take this equation, x plus 9, y is negative 1 is equal to negative 7. X 9 times negative 1 is negative 9 is equal to negative 7. Now isolate x by moving this term to the right. So x is equal to negative 7, negative 9, so add positive 9 is equal to negative 7 plus 9 is 2. This is x. So the solution to the system is 2, negative 1. Next I am going to solve this system. Equation 1, equation 2. In this system, you have 5x and 7x. These are not opposites. Positive 2y, negative 10y. These are also not opposites. So neither the x terms nor the y terms are opposites. To use the elimination method, you need to make the x terms or the y terms opposites. You can make the y terms opposites because if you multiply 5 with 2y, you get 10y. 10y, negative 10y are opposites. So what you need to do is, you need to multiply 5 with this equation. Now remove the parenthesis. 5 times 5x is 25x. 5 times positive 2y is positive 10y is equal to 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. I took this equation and multiplied 5. Now you need to add this equation and the second equation. Write the second equation. Now add. Cancel out positive 10y, negative 10y. 25x plus 7x is 32x is equal to negative 5 minus 91 is negative 96. Now divide both sides by 32 and isolate x. So x is equal to negative 96 divided by 32. Negative 96 divided by 32 is negative 3. This is the x value. Next we need to find the y value. So pick one of these equations. I am going to pick this equation. 5 for x. Substitute negative 3 plus 2y is equal to negative 1. 5 times negative 3 is negative 15 plus 2y is equal to negative 1. Now isolate this term by moving this term to the right. 2y is equal to negative 1. Negative 15, so add positive 15. 2y is equal to negative 1 plus 15 is 14. 2y. Now divide both sides by 2 and isolate y. So y is equal to 14 divided by 2 is equal to 14 divided by 2 is 7. So the solution is negative 3 comma 7. This is the last problem, and this system is different from the previous systems. In this system you have 4x and 5x. These are not opposites. Negative 7y, negative 9y are also not opposites. So neither the x terms nor the y terms are opposites. To use the elimination method, you need to make the x terms or the y terms opposites. But in this system, you cannot make opposites by multiplying a number, that is an integer, with one of these equations. So what you need to do is, you take the coefficients of x, that is, take these two numbers and change the sign of one of these numbers. You can change the sign of this number or this number. I am going to change the sign of this number. Positive 5, so change this into negative 5. Now multiply this 4 with this equation. Remove the parenthesis. 4 times 5x is 20x. 4 times negative 9y is negative 36y is equal to 4 times 3 is 12. Next, multiply this number with this equation. Remove the parenthesis. Negative 5 times 4x is negative 20x. Negative 5 times negative 7y is positive 35y is equal to negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. Now you have opposites, 20x, negative 20x. These are opposites. So add these two equations. 20x, negative 20x, cancel these out. Negative 36y plus 35y is negative 1y is equal to 12 minus 10 is 2. Now divide both sides by negative 1 and isolate y. So y is equal to 2 divided by negative 1 is equal to 2 divided by negative 1 is negative 2. So y is negative 2. Now we need to find the x. So take one of these equations. I am taking the first equation. 4x minus 7 times y minus 7. Substitute negative 2 for y is equal to 2. 4x negative 7 times negative 2 is positive 14 is equal to 2. Now isolate this term by moving this term to the right. 4x is equal to 2 positive 14, so add negative 14. 4x is equal to 2 minus 14 is negative 12. Now divide both sides by 4 and isolate x. So x is equal to negative 12 divided by 4. X is equal to negative 12 divided by 4 is negative 3. So the solution is negative 3 comma negative 2.